Up ahead, a new class for mobile device developers.
Plus, it's Christmas time, and that means the Trail of Lights is back.
And look into the club of parents that help seniors organize their last year of high school.
All that and more. Tune it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park High School. I'm Abby Martinez, joined by Jack Paulshick and Katie Whitmarsh.
A new class in the computer science branch here at Cedar Park has been funded, bringing a new and unique take into the web development space.
The Mobile Makers class is a way for kids who are interested in mobile app development to explore their passion. Ross Laskowski took a glimpse into what this class would entail for students.
Thanks, Abby. The Mobile Makers class provides new avenues for kids interested in entrepreneurship and the cultivation of a new skill to aid them in their computer science journey.
As the only Mobile Makers class in the state of Texas, the class is intended to give students a chance to create their own apps for mobile devices. It's also a look into the system of development, managing, and updating an app on the App Store. I talked to Ms. Sherry Whalen, the Mobile Makers teacher, about the benefits of the class.
So, the importance and what you take away is a skill that you can put to work and you own everything you do in here. From the very first to the very end, and you take it with you when you finish the course and graduate from high school.
The Mobile Makers class is unique in the fact they have a national organization called Mobile Makers EDU. I asked class students Adam Long and Jack Friedman about why this class is important to them and how they feel the class has positively impacted their high school experience.
Personally, I think the class is really great because it does give hands-on experience. I think the class is really good if you want to get direct hands-on experience with like being an Apple developer.
What the text on a screen, what the code on the screen can turn into. And it just really shows that while yes, you can code print lines or just printing something out with the Mobile Makers, it really just shows you what you can actually turn it into and what is possible.
So if you're interested in app development and are interested in getting into the entrepreneur spirit, make sure that you be on the lookout for a sign-up for the 2022 through 2023 school year.
If you're interested in taking the class, make sure to sign up on your course selection sheets next semester.
Thanks, Ross.
With the second semester coming up quickly, Project Grad continues to raise money for the end of the year senior party. As graduation is historically one of the deadliest nights for high school seniors, Project Graduation has the goal of providing a safe and alcohol-free night for the class of 2022 seniors. In order to help raise funds for this main event party, the group is taking donations for their Savers Drive Now. If you want to donate to help the club achieve their goals, be sure to visit the Project Grad website and find out how you can donate.
Christmas time is here, and that means the Trail of Lights is back. The Trail of Lights opened on November 27th and runs through the 31st. Just like last year, the event is a drive-through. There are two types of tickets: general admission tickets, which range from $30 to $40 depending on the entry time and date, and Dash Pass tickets, which are $65 per vehicle. Grace Staling, who has been going to the trail for years, shares her thoughts.
One of my favorite parts has always been the entrance and the big tree in the middle, and standing under that huge tree and just seeing all the lights. It's super amazing.
Tickets are on sale now and spots are limited, so make sure to buy your tickets.
Now we throw it over to reporter Reagan Hill with your top 3 things you need to know for today.
Good morning and happy Monday, Cedar Park High School. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm Reagan Hill here with the top 3 things you need to know for today. First, the new COVID variant Omicron is now in 17 states and is quickly spreading throughout the United States. The World Health Organization said, quote, "The Omicron variant has been detected in 38 countries, but no deaths have yet been reported," end quote. President Biden's chief medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, said that people who are vaccinated and have received a booster shot have at least some degree of cross protection and are very likely against severe disease, including the new Omicron variant. As of now, there are no cases of the Omicron variant in Texas. Next, Texas police officer killed in a grocery store parking lot shooting. Sergeant Richard Lee Houston II was fatally shot multiple times responding to a disturbance in Albertson's grocery store parking lot. The male suspect was also shot and remains in critical condition at Baylor Hospital. However, investigators suspect the male shot himself instead of Houston firing his own gun. Finally, China pledges to plant forests of trees equal to the size of Belgium every year for the next 5 years. In addition to these forests, A new massive greening campaign will make new green corridors to reconnect the fragmented populations of wildlife. Chinese officials say this will crack down on the illegal trafficking of wildlife and wildlife products happening in China. 5 of these Belgium-sized forests will increase total forest coverage in the country by less than 2%. But honestly, every little bit counts. And those are your top 3 things you need to know for today. With CBHS News, I'm Reagan Hill. Have a great week, Cedar Park.
Now it's bringing Carver McDonald to see what scholarships you can apply with for Scholarship of the Week.
Here's Park High School. I'm Colin McDonald, and here's your Scholarship of the Week. The Doodle for Google Scholarship requires you to enter an original doodle and explain how it represents your inner strength. The doodles will be judged on artistic merit, creativity, and team communication. The guest judge and Google Doodlers will select the best doodle from each of the 50 states, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and Guam, and the Virgin Islands as the state and dairy winners. These 54 state and dairy winners will be displayed in an online gallery on the Doodle for Google website. For CPS News, I'm Colin McDonald. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Carver. Coming up, we have our sports report with Katie and Kaysen, but first, these announcements.
Smoky Moe's Barbecue, the best barbecue that money can buy. Proudly supporting Cedar Park High School.
We're Kaylin and Braden, and you're watching the Wolfcast.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Marisa Elizondo.
And I'm Kaysen Johnson.
Last Monday, the girls basketball team played against Waco University. By the end of the night, Cedar Park had packed up a 30-point difference between the teams, the final score being 59-29.
This weekend they played some of the state teams from Colorado and Arizona, winning both of their showcase games 56-48 and 55-25. Great job.
The boys team competed in a tournament this weekend. Congrats to our players for winning a tight match, 43-42 against Pleasington.
Our boys team has a home game tomorrow against Lockhart starting at 7 p.m. Make sure to come out and support your boys basketball team.
That's all we have for you today. We hope you had a great week in Cedar Park. With CPHS News, I'm Marisa Elizondo.
And I'm Kaysen Johnson.
That's all we have for you today. Catch tomorrow's show for a look into how much teenagers actually spend on their phones, how NHS volunteers helped out at the Safe in Austin Rescue Ranch over break, and more.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. Remember to make it a great day, or not, the choice is yours.